Hello, students, and welcome. Have you ever thought about what really goes on in a zoo when all the visitors have gone home? Well, today we are diving into a beautiful piece from your Bliss textbook, A Day in the Zoo, by the famous naturalist Gerald Durrell. Now, this isn't just a story. It's really an invitation to see a very familiar place through a completely new pair of eyes. So, let's get started. Just think about it for a second. I'm sure most of you have been to a zoo, right? Maybe even the Alipore Zoo right here in Kolkata. What's that like? You've got the huge crowds, the excitement, the noise, you see the tiger for a little while, then you move on, you spend a few hours, and then you head home. That's the normal experience, isn't it? But Gerald Durrell, he wants us to see something totally different. He completely flips the script. We're not just looking at the zoo from the outside in for a couple of hours. No, we're getting the view of someone who actually lives there. Someone for whom the zoo is not just a place of work, but it's their home. It's a much, much more personal point of view. Okay, so let's really break this down. From the very first sentence, Durrell sets up this really powerful contrast. This idea of two completely different worlds, it's the absolute key to understanding the whole piece. Just listen to how he does this. It is one thing, and it is quite another thing. With these simple phrases, he draws a sharp line in the sand. On one side, you have us, the public, the ordinary visitor. And on the other side, you have the insider, the owner. Two totally separate worlds in one sentence. So what does living in it actually mean? Well, for one, it's a huge responsibility. I mean, you're on duty 24/7. But it also comes with this incredible privilege. You get to see the zoo wake up. You get to watch the animals long before the first visitor even thinks about buying a ticket. This is where the real connection happens. And now, this is where the magic begins. The author pulls us right into this special world. And how does he do it? By painting a picture of those first, quiet, almost sacred moments of a new day at the zoo. Now pay close attention to the timing. He doesn't start at 10 a.m. when the gates are open and the crowds rush in. No, he starts just before dawn. This is a time of absolute peace, a time that the public never, ever gets to see. This is the insider's time. And just listen to the beautiful language. It's incredible. The sky isn't just yellow, it's tinged with yellow, just a slight hint of color. And what wakes you up? It's not some loud alarm clock, it's the sound of bird song. See? Right away, Durrell is using our senses, sight and sound, to pull us deeper and deeper into his world. All right, now let's see how Durrell builds on this because he is an absolute master of using sound. He doesn't just say, oh, the birds are singing. No, he makes us hear the entire orchestra of the morning. He layers the sounds one on top of the other. Just listen. First, you hear the gentle robin. Then a loud, almost excited cry from a thrush just bursts through. And then you hear the turcos. It's like a conductor bringing in different parts of an orchestra to build this amazing symphony of sound. It starts soft, and it just keeps building and building. And this is where his word choice is so, so important. He describes the sound as hoarse, which, as you know, means rough sounding. So the turaku's call, it isn't sweet and pretty like the robin's song. It's a different kind of sound. It's deep and a little bit scratchy. This one word, hoarse, makes the whole description so much more vivid, so much more real. I mean, look at this. This is the perfect example of Durrell's incredible language. Just look at those adjectives, rich, fruity, hoarse. I mean, think about it. Would you normally use the word fruity to describe a bird's call? Probably not. But by using these words, he makes us, the reader, hear exactly what he hears every single morning. It's brilliant. So let's just recap what's happened here. In just a few lines, Durrell has totally changed our perspective. We're not just students reading a book anymore. He's actually given us this privileged insider's ticket into his world. So how did he do it? It's like a little magic trick. First, he created that sharp contrast between the visitor and the owner. Then he puts us right there with the owner, waking up at the crack of dawn. He made us see that first little touch of yellow in the sky. And then he let us listen as that morning chorus builds, sound by sound. By the end of these few lines, you're not an outsider looking in anymore. You are on the inside. And this, really, is the gift Durrell gives us in these opening lines. It's a secret peek into the zoo's private life. It's a moment that only belongs to the animals and the people who truly live side by side with them. It's a pretty special feeling, isn't it? So that's our key takeaway for today. Darrell has handed you a special insider's pass. So as you continue reading the lesson, I want you to hold on to this question. What happens next? How does the rest of the day look from this amazing behind-the-scenes point of view? Keep that in your mind and enjoy the rest of this wonderful story. Thanks for joining me.